Have you ever glanced in the mirror during summer and thought, why do I look tired? It's not the heat. It's not your age. It might just be your outfit. Summer fashion should feel light, joyful, and youthful, but the wrong style choices, they can silently age you by 5, even 10 years. As we age, our bodies change, our skin changes, and yet the fashion advice out there, it rarely changes with us. Too often, women over 60 are either told to dress young or to fade into beige. I say neither. There's a beautiful balance between staying modern and staying you. In today's video, we're uncovering 7 summer fashion mistakes that might be making you look older than you are without you even realizing it. But don't worry, it's not about throwing out your entire wardrobe or chasing trends. It's about refining, about making smart, elegant swaps that help you feel as vibrant on the outside as you do within. I've worked with women in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s who felt stuck in their summer style. And after a few changes, nothing drastic, they looked in the mirror and said, "There I am again." That's what I want for you today. So grab your iced tea, settle in, and let's walk through these 7 common style traps and how to fix them with confidence, grace, and joy. Let's get started. Let's talk about one of the most common summer fashion traps for women over 60. Shapeless, oversized clothing. It sounds harmless, even practical, right? After all, summer can be hot and sticky, and loose fabrics feel comfortable. But here's the problem. When clothes completely drown your figure, they also erase your natural shape. And your shape at any age is a big part of what makes you look alive, feminine, and confident. You might think that hiding your shape hides age, but the opposite is usually true. Baggy clothing can make you look tired, heavier, and yes, older. Why? Because they remove all visual structure. Our eyes are drawn to balance, lines, and proportion. When everything is wide and loose, your posture, your movement, even your energy can feel sunken. Now, don't get me wrong. This doesn't mean you need tight clothing. Comfort and modesty matter. But you can have ease and elegance by choosing shapes that follow your body gently. Instead of throwing on a big boxy tunic, try a lightweight linen top that tapers slightly at the waist. Instead of extra wide culottes, try an A-line midi skirt that skims over your hips. Or a summer dress with a defined neckline and a soft belt or seam that gives you shape without clinging. Fabrics like linen, cotton poplin, and lightweight rayon are summer-friendly. But when tailored well, they float instead of droop. Choose details like vertical seams, darts, and cinched waists. These give the eye something to follow and subtly celebrate your figure. There's also a psychological side to this. Oversized clothing can become a shield, a way of disappearing or downplaying yourself. But you are not invisible. Your presence still matters. Your posture and how you carry yourself change when your clothes actually support your shape. If you're unsure, look at yourself in a photo. Sometimes we tolerate things in the mirror we'd never wear if we saw them in a picture. A good tailor can work wonders. A small adjustment to the shoulder, waist, or hemline can revive a favorite piece. So remember, comfort doesn't have to come at the cost of style. You deserve to wear clothes that reflect how vibrant and full of life you still are. Let's talk about something that seems innocent. Color. In summer, many women over 60 instinctively reach for soft neutrals. Beige, pale gray, dusty taupe. They're simple, safe, and easy to match. But there's one big issue. These dull, washed-out colors can literally wash you out. They drain warmth from your skin, erase natural contrast, and make you look, yes, older and more tired. As we age, our skin loses pigment, our hair often lightens, and our natural facial contrast becomes softer. So when we wear colors that are too soft or too muted, it actually fades us further. And here's the catch. It's not about going bold, loud, or neon. It's about choosing colors that bring life back into your skin. Color affects how people perceive your energy, your health, and your presence. A great color will make your eyes brighter, your skin smoother, and your overall look more polished, effortlessly. It's like makeup without the makeup. The right color becomes a natural filter, while the wrong one casts shadows, and makes you look off. So what are the right colors? That depends a bit on your undertone. Are you warm or cool, golden or rosy? Here's a quick guide. If you have warm undertones, try these. Soft corals, warm turquoise, olive green, creamy white, not stark white, warm mustard or soft gold. If you have cool undertones, go for dusty rose, lavender, periwinkle, soft navy, cool mint green. The difference is subtle but striking. You'll notice when a color lifts your face, makes your cheeks look flushed, or even makes your smile appear brighter. If you're still a fan of neutrals, that's okay. But keep this in mind, wear your best colors near your face. That means your blouses, scarves, statement earrings, lipstick, and yes, even your glasses frames. Here's something beautiful I've learned from working with women over 60. When you rediscover the right colors for this stage of your life, something clicks. You feel more awake, more seen, more you. You realize you haven't lost your glow. You've just been wearing the wrong light. Let your summer style reflect your spirit, not fade it. Mistake 3. Outdated accessories and sunglasses. Accessories are the smallest pieces of your outfit, but they have the loudest voice. They can either elevate your entire look or instantly make it feel dated and tired. This is one of the most common ways we unintentionally age ourselves, not through wrinkles or hair, but through the little details we forget to update. Think about it. Accessories are often closest to the face, hands, and eyes, the areas where people focus when speaking to you. So if your jewelry, bag, or sunglasses scream 1999, even the most elegant outfit can be dragged down. Now there's nothing wrong with vintage, if it's intentional and styled with balance. But holding on to old trends simply because they're familiar, that's a fast track to looking stuck in time. Sunglasses are one of the easiest ways to look instantly stylish or outdated. Big, dark, wraparound frames or heavily embellished pairs can overpower your face and weigh your whole look down. Instead, look for clean, modern lines that suit your face shape and bone structure. Styles like classic aviators, cat-eye with subtle lift, or square frames in neutral tones can feel fresh and flattering without trying too hard. Do you still wear pieces that were trendy in the early 2000s? Think chunky statement necklaces, ultra sparkly earrings, or beaded belts. These used to be must-haves, but now they can visually age you because they anchor your style to a past decade. Instead, embrace minimalism with elegance. A pair of medium-sized gold hoops, a delicate silver chain, a soft leather belt with a matte buckle. These pieces are timeless, and they age beautifully, just like you. Handbags are another silent age giver. That fraying strap, the peeling faux leather, the heavy studs or logos, they tell a story. And it may not be the story you want to tell. Instead, choose structured bags in neutral tones, camel, navy, white, or deep olive. Think soft textures, high-quality finish, and clean lines. They'll make your outfit look expensive, even if it isn't. You don't need a drawer full of accessories to look stylish. What you need are pieces that reflect who you are now, not who you were 20 years ago. Remember, your style isn't frozen in time. You're evolving, and your accessories should grow with you. It's not about chasing trends. It's about choosing pieces that feel modern, effortless, and intentional. And when you do, it shows. Let's keep going. Up next, the summer footwear mistake that might be dragging your whole look and your posture down. Mistake 4. Flat, lifeless footwear. Let's face it, summer is hard on our feet. It's hot, it's sticky, and the temptation to reach for the easiest pair of shoes, flip-flops, old flats, or those comfortable but ugly sandals, is real. But here's the truth. The wrong footwear doesn't just ruin a beautiful outfit. It can completely alter your posture, your confidence, and even how youthful you appear. Flat, lifeless shoes like worn-out ballet flats or saggy slides don't give your body the support it needs. When you wear them, your arch collapses, your ankles turn inward, and your whole silhouette can look tired. What's more, these types of shoes often signal that you've given up on style for the sake of comfort, but you don't have to choose one or the other. Common summer shoe mistakes include super flat flip-flops, especially rubber ones. These make your feet slap the ground and offer no support or style. Chunky orthopedic sandals. Practical, yes, but without balance or style, they add visual weight to your outfit. Heavy sneakers with thick soles. Great for the gym, but not with a flowy summer dress. Old shoes with cracked soles or peeling leather. No matter how much you love them, they send the wrong message. You can still protect your feet and look put together. The key: choose low-profile shoes that offer arch support, shape, and a bit of polish. Look for sandals with a slight wedge, a contoured sole, or structured strapping. Better summer shoe alternatives: wedge espadrilles, light supportive, and lift the posture while still looking breezy. Leather slingbacks or mules, chic, timeless, and far more flattering than flat sandals. Supportive, stylish sandals. Brands like Vionic, Clark's, or Naturalizer now make orthopedic shoes that are actually pretty. Pointed or almond toe flats. They elongate the leg and look much more modern than round toe flats. Elegant white or neutral sneakers. Choose slim, minimal styles, not bulky trainers for walks or errands. Did you know that posture is one of the biggest nonverbal cues of age? When your shoes support your feet properly, your spine aligns, your head lifts, and you look more energetic, confident, and youthful. Your shoes don't have to be high, they just have to lift your foot, your outfit, and your spirit. Don't let your style stop at the ankles. So next time you're tempted to throw on those tired flats, remember, elegance begins from the ground up. Let's move on to the next mistake that's often ignored, but it's right next to your skin. Mistake 5. Clingy or transparent fabrics. Summer is the season of light fabrics and cool comfort. But when those fabrics become clingy, or worse, see-through, they can betray you in ways you don't even notice until someone else does. Let's be real. At a certain age, we've earned the right to feel good in our bodies. But that doesn't mean we want our clothes to hug and highlight every dip, curve, or crease. And summer fabrics, if we're not careful, can be the most unforgiving. Many popular summer fabrics, like jersey knits, thin cotton, linen blends, or rayon, can look beautiful on a hanger, but once they're worn in real life, they reveal everything: bra lines, panty outlines, skin dimples, even sweat patches. This isn't about shame, it's about choosing fabrics that flatter, not fabrics that fight us. What clingy or transparent looks like and feels like: thin t-shirts that stretch tightly across the bust or stomach, white or pale pants that show pocket outlines or underwear, dresses that cling to the hips and ride up when walking, skirts that turn sheer in sunlight, tight tanks that reveal everything with the wrong bra. These issues aren't just about style. They affect how we move, how we sit, and how confidently we engage with others. When you're constantly adjusting, tugging, or covering up, you're not living freely. The most elegant summer outfits have one thing in common: they skim the body instead of squeezing it. They float, breathe, and give your silhouette room to move. Here are some fabric choices and style tricks that keep you cool and polished in summer. Structured cotton poplin, crisp, breathable, and holds shape. Linen blends, softer than pure linen, but less transparent. Double-layered jersey, lightweight but less clingy. Matte finish viscose, flows gently without clinging. Chambray, looks like denim, feels like air. Here are some smart design choices. Slight A-line shapes in skirts and dresses to avoid fabric bunching. Boxy cut tops with subtle tailoring to define without squeezing. Dresses with lining or built-in slips for smoother coverage. Ruched or draped details that flatter the midsection. Wide-legged pants instead of tight leggings or capris. One more thing: if you're wearing light colors or thinner fabrics, always wear nude-toned undergarments. Not white. Nude blends in with your skin and becomes invisible, so your outfit can shine without distraction. Elegance in summer doesn't mean suffering in sweat or hiding under oversized layers. It means knowing your fabrics, choosing what flatters, and allowing your clothes to move with you, not against you. When your clothes support your movement, they also support your energy, your presence, and your confidence. Mistake 6. Holding on to trends that no longer flatter. We all have those pieces. The cold shoulder tops, the skinny jeans, the trendy tunics with busy prints. They were so popular. We felt stylish, maybe even bold when we first wore them. But now, they might be doing the exact opposite of what we want them to. This mistake is one of the sneakiest of all, because it's not about looking sloppy. It's about holding on to styles that once flattered you, but now, they may be silently adding years to your look. As we age, our skin, posture, and proportions change. That's normal. But the trends we wore 10 or 15 years ago were designed for a different time and a different version of us. Holding on to those trends because they used to look good is like using a makeup shade from your 20s. It just doesn't hit the same anymore. Here are some examples of trends many women over 60 hold on to, not realizing they may be working against them. Cold shoulder tops, once flattering, now often associated with trying too hard. Extra skinny jeans, emphasize the lower body and can create imbalance with mature silhouettes. Bold, busy prints or sparkles, distracting and outdated rather than youthful. Embellished everything, rhinestones, studs, or glittery accents rarely feel elegant. Asymmetrical or shark bite hemlines add visual clutter, shortening the body. Trendy accessories from years ago, chunky belts, oversized flowers, or statement jewelry that now screams dated. When we wear styles that were trendy during a past decade, we unintentionally signal that we haven't evolved. And fashion, like life, is about graceful evolution. Your personal style should reflect who you are now, not who you used to be trying to impress. So how do you stay modern without chasing trends? Simple. You refine instead of repeat. You update your classics, you evolve your silhouettes, and you choose elegance over gimmicks. Here's what works beautifully at 60 plus. Straight or wide-leg trousers, more flattering than skinnies. Classic scoop or V-neck blouses, rather than overly dramatic shapes. Soft neutral palettes with one bold accent, instead of loud all-over prints. Minimalist jewelry, clean gold or silver, layered softly. Modern structure, in jackets, skirts, and bags. It might feel hard to let go of that favorite top or once flattering pair of jeans, but every time you do, you create space for something better, something more you, right now. Trends will come and go, but true style, that lives in the choices you make with intention, and the confidence that comes when your clothes grow with you, not past you. Finally, mistake 7, neglecting grooming and seasonal touches. You've chosen a beautiful outfit. The colors flatter you, the fit is perfect. But then, you slip on your sandals and your heels are cracked. Your nails are chipped. Maybe your hair's feeling flat, or that bold lipstick you wore all winter now looks too harsh in the sunlight. Sometimes it's not the clothes that age us, it's what we forget to do around them. Neglecting grooming and seasonal updates can undo even the most well-planned outfit. But the good news, these are some of the easiest fixes, and they make a huge impact. Summer brings light, literal light. It exposes dry skin, yellowed toenails, faded hair color, and makeup that no longer works in bright conditions. Things we might get away with in winter feel out of place now. Let's talk about the little things that make a big difference. 1. Dry heels and feet. Open-toe shoes call attention to your feet. Cracked heels, chipped polish, or dry skin can drag down your look, no matter how stylish your outfit is. 2. Heavy makeup. Foundations that looked fine in winter may now appear cakey or melt in heat. Summer calls for light, glowing coverage. Think tinted moisturizers or BB creams. 3. Overgrown or faded hair color. Roots become more noticeable in sunlight. Gray blending or soft highlights can brighten your whole face. 4. Unkempt nails. Chipped polish or overgrown cuticles can make your hands look older than they are. Neutral tones or clear gloss go a long way. 5. No seasonal scent or skincare shift. Rich winter creams may feel too greasy now. Swap for a lighter, hydrating lotion. And don't forget SPF. A fresh, light fragrance also lifts your presence. You don't need a full makeover. Just pay attention to the seasonal shifts in your self-care. Think of it as summarizing your style, the same way we swap boots for sandals. Here are some simple, elegant grooming tips for summer. Weekly foot care. A gentle foot scrub and moisturizer will keep sandals from becoming a distraction. Moisturize exposed skin. Elbows, knees, and arms show more in summer. Make them glow. Polish or buff nails. Even bare nails look youthful when cared for. Light fragrance. Choose clean, citrusy, or floral scents that suit the season. Simplify your makeup. Swap heavy lipstick for tinted balm or dark eyeshadow for soft shimmer. Update your hair tone. Add low-maintenance highlights or a gloss to freshen your look. You don't dress well just for others, you do it for you. And the same goes for grooming. When you keep yourself cared for, you send a silent but powerful message. I value myself. Think of grooming as the frame around your personal style. Without it, even the most beautiful picture can feel unfinished. Being elegant and ageless isn't about perfection. It's about being intentional with your clothes, your care, and your confidence. Now that we've covered the 7 most common summer fashion mistakes, let's do a quick recap and talk about how to build a style that honors your beauty at any age. Let's face it, we all make style mistakes from time to time. But fashion isn't about rules, it's about awareness. And the truth is, sometimes it only takes a few small changes to completely refresh how we show up in the world. Let's quickly recap the 7 summer fashion mistakes that might be making you look older than you really are. Wearing shapeless or oversized clothes. Baggy doesn't always mean comfortable. Your shape deserves to be celebrated, not hidden. Choosing dull, washed-out colors. The wrong color can drain your glow. The right one brings your whole face to life. Outdated accessories and sunglasses. Accessories are the final word of your outfit. Make sure they're saying something modern. Flat, lifeless footwear. Comfort doesn't have to mean clunky. Supportive can still be stylish. Clingy or transparent fabrics. Lightweight is good. Revealing every detail? Not so much. Go for fabrics that float, not fight. Holding on to trends that no longer flatter. Let go of what worked then, and embrace what works now. You're not dated, you're evolving. Neglecting grooming and seasonal touches. Summer is in the details. A little polish goes a very long way. Your style speaks before you say a word. It tells the world how you feel about yourself and how you choose to age, with elegance, joy, and confidence. So here's your challenge this week. Pick just one of these mistakes and fix it. Whether it's updating your sandals, treating yourself to a bright top, or letting go of that clingy old dress, you'll feel the difference. I promise. And if this video inspired you, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon, because we've got more elegant style and self-confidence content coming your way every week. Remember, looking fabulous at 60, 70, or beyond isn't about looking younger. It's about looking like your best self. And that's exactly what you deserve.